able to locate it. Can't no man knock me out. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody. This is my show. This is my camera. I run it. Oh!
After another dominant night at Wolves, Newcastle is cooking an exciting project. Despite a record-breaking attack, dominant midfield and impenetrable defense, it's Newcastle's transfer business that is actually heating up. So from Newcastle being close to agreeing a deal, to Newcastle scouting one of the world's greatest talents right now, to uncovering the hidden details behind a submitted bid being rejected, plus who's the person nobody is noticing, recently revealed to be behind Newcastle's success. As per, join us as we break it all down. Also, according to YouTube stats, only about 6% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you like this video or just realized that you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can always unsubscribe later. It's free. Enjoy the video.
Let's go!
Starting off with what we learned from Newcastle United 3 Wolverhampton 0. So Alexander Isak has become the definition of consistency. He remained a constant presence near the Wolves' penalty area, delivering another masterclass performance. His first goal, aided by a big deflection, marked his 8th consecutive game with a goal. His second showcased his remarkable ability to sit defenders and the goalkeeper down before coolly slotting the ball into the net. He also provided an assist for Anthony Gordon, highlighting his unselfish play. With the highest XG, a testament to his outstanding attacking positioning. He also had a massive 9.1 match rating, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 time hitting the woodwork, 2 successful dribbles, 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, and 4 duels won. Isak's outstanding performance earned him the Player of the Match award, making it 6 consecutive matches where he has received this honor in the Premier League. With these goals, Isak became the first Newcastle player to score in 8 successive league games, joining an elite group as just the 4th player in history to achieve this in the Premier League. Only Jamie Vardy and Ruud van Nistelrooy have recorded longer streaks. His shot conversion rate is also impressive, standing at 42.3% since the beginning of December, which has now helped him by placing him among the top 3 in the race for the Golden Boot. Overall, Isak has 18 goal contributions in his last 16 games for Newcastle, including 15 goals and 3 assists. Notably, he has 26 goal contributions in his last 23 games at St James's Park, demonstrating his affinity for entertaining the home crowd.
So Alex, well played. It's the 9th win in all competitions. How do you reflect on tonight's victory?
Very controlled. I think we played well. We defended the goal really well. Maybe the last 20 minutes we could have done a bit better. But yeah, a 3-0 victory, so not much to complain about.
And you've become the first player in the club's history to score in 8 consecutive Premier League matches. How pleased are you to achieve that feat?
To be fair, I'm just happy to keep on scoring and helping the team in the best way. I think those records and stuff, I think they're things you'll enjoy after your career. It's not my main focus. I just want to score every game. But yeah, obviously that's nice as well.
The Premier League record in consecutive games for goals is 11, though. You're not too far away from it. Do you feel that with the form you're currently in, that could be achieved?
I think I feel confident going into the games individually, and I feel like the team as well is going out with confidence, and I think we're playing really well. So yeah, my target is just to score every game. So not thinking too much about the record, but if I was to get close to that would be nice, obviously.
It's now 16 goals in your last 16 matches, a very, very good record at the moment. Is this run the best, not just in your Newcastle career, but in your entire career?
Yeah, maybe yes. If you look at the stats, I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was. Yeah, I think the main target for me is to keep on going, keep working hard, and not relaxing, because it can turn quick. So I have to stay focused on doing my job.
You're certainly doing that. Do you feel though that it can continue, and what do you put it down to, this goal scoring form?
No, it's going to be up to me, but also with the way the team perform, makes it easier for me as well. I think we're defending really well, and then on on the other hand, we can counter and we can be a threat on the other side, and then in the end it's up to me to put them away.
You mentioned the defence there, another clean sheet in the league at home, not just effective in attack but at the back too, and really grinding for that one.
Yeah. No, I think the defence has been amazing lately, and yeah, you can see that on the stats as well. The amount of clean sheets we've been having. So I think that's where it starts. For us to play good and to win games, we firstly need to be solid defensively.
And with other sides dropping points yesterday, how key was it to take full advantage of that tonight?
No, it was key. Obviously, we want to end up as high as possible. Still early to be looking at the table too much, but yeah, we want to grab points and for other teams to drop points. Yeah, that's good for us.
And you're now in the top 4. You've got Bournemouth on Saturday, but I imagine with the run you're on, you'll just be relishing the next game.
Yeah, hopefully we can take these performances into the next game. As I said, we can't relax. We still have to be on it because, it can turn. We have now, I think, nine wins in a row, so we want to make it 10.
Alexander Isak and Anthony Gordon linking up for the third goal was just a joy to see. The third goal, scored by Anthony Gordon, was actually crucial in sealing the victory. Manager Eddie Howe had to wait for video assistant referee confirmation before substituting his attacking players. This goal marked Gordon's 5th in his last 6 games and extended his impressive streak of goal contributions to 9 consecutive matches for Newcastle, with 5 goals and 4 assists. In addition to his goal, Gordon excelled in his overall performance, having a 7.9 match rating, a whooping 7 out of 9 successful dribbles, 1 key pass, 1 accurate long ball, and an enormous 11 duels won. He actually won the most duels and completed the most successful dribbles against Wolves. As Isak and Gordon continue to make significant contributions, it's clear that much of Newcastle's attacking power is coming from their midfield as they push for a top 4 finish this season. In the match against Wolverhampton, Bruno Guimaraes once again showcased his magical abilities. He effectively recycled possession, won free kicks, and distributed the ball well, notching his 8th assist of the season, with a perfectly timed setup for Alexander Isak's second goal. Guimaraes actually had the most touches and created the most chances, operating with the freedom to push high into the opponent's half. Having an 8.2 match rating, 1 assist, 91 touches, 57 out of 68 accurate passes, 4 key passes, 3 long balls, 1 big chance created, and 7 duels won.
Hi Georges, thanks for your support. I'm amazed today, very happy for the team win. Let's keep it going. See you on Saturday. How are the lads?
His defensive game has improved significantly over the years, but his offensive skills remain his standout traits, aided by Sandro Tonali's role as the defensive number 6. Speaking of Tonali, he was slick on the ball and demonstrated a tireless work ethic from a defensive standpoint. He consistently won his battles and played a crucial role in halting Wolves' transitions. In the final stages of the match, with Newcastle leading 3-0, he burst forward to initiate an attack, then sprinted back to regain possession when it broke down. Having a 7.0 match rating, 58 out of 64 accurate passes, 3 chances created, 1 shot, 73 touches, 1 in the opposition box, 100% successful dribbles, 9 passes into the final third, 1 accurate long ball, 100% tackles won, and a massive 15 recoveries. As Eddie Howe remarked, Sandro Tonali's contribution defensively to our win was massive. I thought he was excellent today. In defense, the protection provided by Tonali allowed the backline to flourish. The fullback pairing of Lewis Hall and Tyno Livramento shone brightly. Hall, who was the most transferred-in defender going into Game Week 21 for fantasy managers, displayed exquisite control in the first half, evading players closing him down. He remained composed throughout the match, although some of his corners could have been better. With a 7.3 match rating, a 92% passing accuracy by having 47 out of 51 accurate passes, 100% successful dribbles, 8 passes into final third, 3 out of 6 accurate crosses and 3 clearances, Livramento, playing right back, had a solid display, growing into the game and becoming more involved in the second half. While he still appeared a bit shy on 50-50 challenges in the air and was prone to occasional mistakes, he effectively drove the team forward and was rarely dribbled past, winning the most tackles in the match. Having a 7.3 match rating, 3 clearances, 4 interceptions, 4 tackles, 0 times dribbled past, 80 touches, 42 accurate passes, 1 accurate long ball, and 5 duels won. Together, Livramento and Hall form a remarkably talented fullback duo with no apparent weaknesses. They are technically proficient in all areas, physically robust, progressive, and defensively secure, setting Newcastle up with quality fullbacks for the next decade. It's almost frightening to think they could have been starting for Chelsea. At the heart of the defense, Sven Botman delivered another solid performance following a long injury layoff. He recovered well when out of position, though he had a relatively quiet night due to the lack of quality opposing attackers. He did have a 7.3 match rating, 4 clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, 0 times dribbled past, 83 touches, 68 out of 73 accurate passes, 4 out of 4 accurate long balls, and 5 out of 6 duels won. Dan Burn also kept Wolves' attackers at bay throughout the match, dominating Larsson in aerial duels and out-muscling him on the ground. He was caught out by Cunha once but was generally rock solid, making a brilliant tackle to thwart Guedes in the first half. Having a 7-point match rating, 4 clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, 0 times dribbled past, 83 touches, 68 out of 73 accurate passes, 4 out of 4 accurate long balls, and 5 out of 6 duels won. In goal, Martin Dubravka made headlines by becoming the oldest goalkeeper to keep a Premier League clean sheet on his 36th birthday. He delivered a solid performance, making 7 saves, most of which were routine. However, he did pull off a fantastic stop, pushing Larsson's effort onto the post in the second half. Having an 8.5 match rating, 1.6 goals prevented, 5 saves from inside the box, 1 out of 1 successful runs out, 49 touches with an 80% passing accuracy from the 34 passes he did, and 2 accurate long balls. He was really crucial in his role in Newcastle's ability to build from the back, demonstrating impressive distribution. He actually had a higher progression via pass than 12 players from Wolves. On a personal note, it was also my birthday, and despite only receiving 1 birthday message,
"This is how they throw a birthday party? There's no one here! This is how they treat me, after all I've done for them." It's lonely at the top.
I got the perfect gift that I wanted, that being 3 points against Wolves. This victory marked Newcastle's league double over Wolves for the first time since the 1905-06 season. It also contributed to Newcastle's impressive run of 9 consecutive wins in all competitions, equaling their club record. With this victory, Newcastle now sits firmly in a Champions League position on the table, making for a memorable birthday indeed, for me and Martin Dubravka.
So Eddie, well played. It's a club record equaling 9th win in a row in all competitions. How do you reflect on tonight's game?
Yeah, it was a tough game today, and everything that we probably thought it would be. A very good opponent, new manager in place, new style of play. I thought they made it difficult for us in the first half. They were quite deep in their defending, packed everyone behind the ball, and we had a lot of the ball, and we had to be really patient and show our quality to eventually break that down.
A brace for Alex Isak tonight, the first Newcastle player ever to score in 8 consecutive Premier League matches, and a player who's just right at the top of his game.
Yeah, I mean, I get the headlines, and rightly so, because I think it's an incredible run, incredible feat, and delighted for him. I know his teammates will be delighted for him as well. I thought the second goal was the pick today because, of course, the first one's got a bit of a deflection on it. I think we can say that. But the second one, it looks an easy finish, but he's so calm and composed and has that extra split second to pick his spot. And it was a massive goal for us, actually, because we needed that second goal. It was a game that was evenly balanced. Wolves had their chances the other end. Martin's had a really good game.
Another player who's in great form is Anthony Gordon, 5 goals in his last 6 matches. How key are those attacking players going to be for you to ultimately have a successful season?
Well, you need your attacking players to shine, of course you do. They're the ones that make the difference at the top end of the pitch. But I think the beauty of our team at the moment is we've got everyone contributing. Goalkeeper, back 4, midfield. You know, you could talk at sort of every department of the team's functioning well, and I think that's why we've been able to go on the run that we have.
It's Martin Dubravka's birthday today. Not a bad way to mark it with a clean sheet, and arguably a deserved one too. Yeah,
I mean, I thought Martin had a really good game today. I think the save he made at 2-0 was the key one with his leg, because at that stage the game still could go any way. He's made some big saves, but not only the saves, he's been a big presence in our goal. He's distributed the ball excellently. Delighted for him, and yeah, on his birthday, a special day for him.
And with other sides dropping points yesterday, just how key was it to take full advantage of that this evening?
Yeah, I mean, we don't look at the other team's results and base our game or performances on that. It's just nice to win. We have to do our job. The league will be what the league is, but we have to take care of our business. We did that in a really professional way today. And now we go on to Bournemouth, which will be another very difficult game.
Elsewhere, Emil Kraft, he was named in the matchday squad for the first time since October. How welcoming is it to see him back in the squad?
Yeah, great to see Emil back. I mean, he's again been the ultimate professional with his injury. It was a nasty one. He had an operation, but he's back in good time, and he's looked really good in training. So with Fabian missing out through illness, it's great to have Emil to step back up.
And you're now in the top four with Bournemouth on Saturday. I imagine you'll just want to continue this brilliant run that the team are on.
Yeah, fingers crossed we can, but we know the opponents are a very dangerous one in good form themselves. I think they've been on a long unbeaten run, so we'll just try to approach the game in the right way, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Then, in some transfer news, Newcastle United have been presented with the opportunity to sign Japan winger Takefusa Kobo, but have decided not to pursue the deal. The club was informed of Kobo's £50 million release clause in his contract with Real Sociedad. While there is respect for Kobo, who briefly played alongside Alexander Isak and has scored 6 goals this season, the financial implications of the deal make it unfeasible for Newcastle at this time. Kobo, 23, appears eager for a move to the Premier League, with clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal also reportedly interested in the talented winger in recent months. Then moving on, Newcastle United is reportedly scouting goalkeeper Zion Suzuki, who is being described as one of the greatest talents in the world at his position. According to TBR Football, the club is closely monitoring Suzuki's performances at Parma as they plan for a future beyond Nick Pope. At just 22 years old, Suzuki turned down an opportunity to join Manchester United in 2023, opting instead for Parma, where he has established himself as the undisputed first-choice goalkeeper. This season, he has made 19 appearances, conceded 30 goals, and kept 3 clean sheets, boasting a save percentage of 68.9% and preventing an expected goals tally of plus 2.5. One standout performance came against Torino, where Suzuki made 4 saves worth 1.68 expected goals, helping his team secure a point and earning praise from fans, with some dubbing him insane. Parma values Suzuki at around £40 million, and he has received high praise from his former head coach at St. Truiden. Newcastle has been actively monitoring his progress, with scouts sent to observe Japan's number 1. However, with financial constraints on Tyneside and the availability of other options, such as Trafford for a lower fee, it's likely that Newcastle's interest will remain cautious for the time being. On the same topic of scouting, according to the Daily Mail, Newcastle United's scouting network is set to converge on Tyneside this weekend for an important summit. Paul Mitchell, the sporting director, will deliver a presentation to his team of talent spotters at a quayside hotel on Friday night. Following the meeting, the scouts will attend Saturday's home match against Bournemouth. Historically, scouts have been assigned specific tasks during games, such as providing reports on opposition players, to enhance their evaluation processes. This summit underscores Newcastle's commitment to strengthening their scouting efforts and identifying potential signings. Then moving on, Newcastle United defender Lloyd Kelly is facing speculation about a potential move away from St. James's Park, despite having joined the club only last summer. Kelly arrived from Bournemouth on a free transfer in June, after failing to secure a new deal at the Vitality Stadium. Since September, he has only made 1 league start and has struggled to carve out a regular spot, whether at left back or centre back. Recent reports indicate that Super League club Fenerbahce is interested in signing him. Head coach Jose Mourinho, who was previously linked with the Newcastle job, has reportedly identified Kelly as a target for a left-sided defender this month. Fenerbahce's vice president, Akon Ilıcalı, confirmed the club's interest in Turkish media, stating, "We are in talks for a Lloyd Kelly transfer. He's a player we're interested in. If we can reach an agreement, we will transfer this player." However, the Turkish giant's initial offer of £6 million was quickly rejected by Newcastle. Keith Downey from Sky Sports reported that both a straight transfer and a loan proposal were put forth, but neither was accepted. According to Luke Edwards of The Telegraph, Fenerbahce's cash proposal fell significantly below Newcastle's valuation of the 26-year-old. While Kelly provides valuable depth in defense, his limited playing time, only 7 starts this season, combined with the return of Sven Botman and the strong performances of Dan Burn and Lewis Hall, makes his path to more starts challenging. If Newcastle were to sell Kelly, it would provide an immediate boost from a financial perspective, but the club is unlikely to accept low-ball offers. Instead, it seems they are more inclined to consider selling Miguel Almiron. Talking about Almiron, recent reports indicate that Newcastle United is nearing an agreement for an about £8 to £10 million transfer of Miguel Almiron to MLS side Atlanta United, with talks now at an advanced stage. This move likely marks the end of Almiron's 6-year stint at Newcastle. During his time on Tyneside, Almiron has made significant contributions, known for his work ethic. If the transfer goes through, it could pave the way for Newcastle to explore new opportunities in the transfer market, while Almiron returns to a club where he previously thrived. Overall, this potential move seems to be a significant step for both the player and the club, reflecting a new chapter in their respective journeys. Then finally, in an exciting update, if you want to know the secret person behind Newcastle's successful project that no one is noticing, click the video link on the screen now.